His McLaren is not as fast on the straights as the Williams. It adds to his frustration. He also misjudges the number of laps he's done and comes in one too early.
No, it makes a difference.
Lap or not?
No, you didn't. This was your last lap. You should have gone through. And not that it makes a difference, because it wouldn't have a difference. You wouldn't. I don't know if you could do a 22.0. I don't believe so.
Maybe not.
Fine.
Maybe yes.
Yes.
Because I back off. To get some time.
And not that it matters. But from now on, I'm calling you the numbers of laps to go as you cross the finish line. I am calling you on the radio. Right?
You got the message on the radio.
I did, and I came last lap.
No problem.
What, balls? You feel it?
Oh,
was it just
slow
coming
lap.
down in?
Slow lap, because I tried to bring down,
Mm-hmm. And then go.
and go. And
So.
it's tough. I think when you are chasing to prove to yourself that you can win races or you can win championships, is one thing. Once you manage to do that, and therefore you know you can, you know how to do it, you know the way, and you know it's what it takes to then be faced with a situation when you can't do it is really tough. Especially when you know you are in a good team that has got the resources and know how to do it well, even better than you because they did more times than you. It's tough to take it.
Sunday, race day. First stop, another briefing. This one starts with questions about fuel.
I think that we can run safely 4% leaner for the engine. And I think that the temperature is going to go up. Therefore, you have another 2% less. So I put 130 kilograms in the car. We'll see the figures after full tank, and then we'll think about what we want to do.
What?
And then you'll think about what you want to do.
How much you put in?
130.
An unscheduled visitor interrupts the discussion. It's former teammate Gerhard Berger, a driver with a more relaxed view of pre-race briefings.
Sophie.
Sophie. Patricia.
Ready?
You got about to go?
Yeah. Only me.
Okay.
From wherever you're testing, and then we try to work out.
Yeah. But if you remember, just Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
It's not long before Ayrton's 155th Grand Prix. Now, all his concentration is on the task ahead.
You gotta have good awareness of the danger you are all the time, the risks you are exposed to. That's the only way for you to stay healthy in this activity, because otherwise you will inevitably find a bad day, you know. So naturally, as the time goes by, the more experience you get, the more learning you do, the better judgment you have over critical situations. And therefore you know when you can go a little bit over the limit because you can and it's worth doing it anyway. And when you shouldn't because it's not worth, or you just shouldn't because you won't get around it. Um, so, you know, every time before I go into the car, I fear very much my health or my life. You know, I know I have a well-built car, well prepared by the mechanics, everything, but I'm using it to certain conditions that not always the car is capable of coping. And I know I can die, or I can have a tremendous impact in my future life. Therefore, it's a critical thing. It's an attractive situation because it is so much question mark into it, and you gotta use your instinct together with your experience, together with your desire to do it at a given moment. You know, it's a mixture of feelings that you have to play together, basically. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You get the right mixture, the right taste. And so it's a challenging thing to do, but at the same time, you gotta be well aware of the danger you're exposed to. Otherwise, you won't get through the end of your career. I'm alert all the time, very aware of those places and the implications. So I am sharp. You gotta be sharp. You can't be indecisive. You have to be spot on. And it's something that the consequence is your life. Therefore, there is no compromise.
It's a dramatic start for Ayrton. On the first bend, he tangles with Hills Williams. Over the years, Ayrton's aggressive style on the track has intimidated many. His driving is as uncompromising as everything else about him. Fellow Brazilian Nelson Piquet even called him the Sao Paulo taxi driver. On this occasion, he's come off worse and dropped from 4th to 10th place. Over the next few laps, he works his way up to 8th, behind Martin Brundle's Ligier. Then on lap 9, he makes a rare mistake. It's the end of Senna's already slim chance of the championship.
The most difficult I have continuously is just incredible desire to win and to do my real best, and that is as strong as today as it was 10 years ago when I started Formula One. And the difference only from 10 years ago is that I know today I can do it because I have done. I won 3 championships with McLaren, many races, being very competitive in all kinds of situations that you could be in. So I know that I can do it as a matter of results, knowing sometimes that you just cannot do it because it's outside your control for technical reasons or whatever is really tough.
What happened there was a break.
Well, I don't think so. I think it was simply that I didn't have enough ability to stop the car.
Okay.
Huh?
So look.
Yeah, that's fine.